But it's deception, isn't it? It's not real feelings. Yeah, but it dies eventually.
So do you. Doesn't mean you're not real.
Maybe you're right.
I will say this: when I was in Las Vegas, and I'd never seen Bobby in the wild before, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Bobby in contained environments, podcasts, or comedy club. And somebody's like, Bobby's in Las Vegas, and I was like, what? What happened? You know, was there a plate shift? Did something? And I was so excited, dude.
Yeah.
Just to see you in just living like your life, dude. Like I just feel like your attitude over the last few years to me has just been like more, I'm going to get out and I'm going to take advantage of things, and I'm just going to say yes to doing stuff. You know?
Yeah.
It's inspiring to me, man.
There was a moment on the latest episode of Bear Friends with Theo Von that hit different. Not chaotic different, not Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino yelling over each other different. It felt real. Theo came in as the guest and did something you rarely see in that space. He slowed the whole tempo down. He gave Bobby Lee his flowers, and not in that fake Hollywood industry pat on the back way, but in a way that actually felt earned.
You guys been feeling, man. The show's been doing so great. It's like you guys has it cemented you guys' friendship differently? Is that a crazy question? Am I just making things silly?
No, that's true. No, it's good. Yesterday, or what? The other day we shot our 6-year anniversary. Pretty huge. We did 6 years. We're kind of nuts. We didn't think we'd continue.
I will say this: when I was in Las Vegas, and I'd never seen Bobby in the wild before, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Bobby in contained environments, podcasts, or comedy club. And somebody's like, Bobby's in Las Vegas, and I was like, what? What happened? You know, was there a plate shift? Did something? How did he get over here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I walked. Did they actually move his bed over here? Like, what traveling is allowing just people to sleep and travel at the same time? And they're like, he's here. And I texted him, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to come meet up. And I was so excited, dude.
Yeah.
Just to see you in just living like your life, dude. Like, I just feel like your attitude over the last few years to me has just been like more, I'm going to get out and I'm going to take advantage of things, and I'm just going to say yes to doing stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's been a lot more outgoing. Do you think that too, Andrew? Or is that just...
No, he has been a little bit more. It's
inspiring to me, man.
If you've really been following Bobby Lee these past few years, especially after his split from Khalyla Kun, then you already know that season hit different. That stretch changed him, and not in a small way. Bobby used to be the self-saboteur, the guy who'd say yes to the opportunity, then disappear when it was time to deliver. The guy who let chaos drive the car while he just laughed from the passenger seat. And then the breakup happened. When Bobby and Khalyla split publicly a few years back, it wasn't just a relationship ending. It felt like a full teardown of a dynamic that had shaped his career moves, his home life, and his emotional safety net.
What happened with you and I was very bad and hurtful for me. When you said that you were pregnant was the worst day of my life. But then, you know what? I met your baby, and it's the greatest day.
That's so sweet.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
And I'm just so happy for you because, I'm going to die alone.
Khalyla had been a core part of Tiger Belly, part of his anchor, part of his daily rhythm. Losing that shook Bobby and forced him to face something he dodged for years: personal responsibility. On this episode, Theo drops a question that's simple but hits hard. He asks, have you met the baby?
You ever see that baby, dude? I forgot to even ask you.
What baby, man?
Your ex...
He's saying, have you met your Khalyla's baby yet? I'm translating.
Did you ever meet it?
Yeah.
You did?
Many times.
Wow.
I play with it.
Really?
He bites my face.
Is there any feelings when you hold it like, man? What are you doing, man? Why the fuck you come around here doing that? No, I'm just saying, is there any times when you put it in your little arms?
I do.
And you say, you're just...
It could have been.
Yeah.
What could have been?
Do you think there's any he was left over in there, and some of it got in that baby?
Oh,
There's
Bob,
some
yes.
leftover Bobby. In
Yeah.
That sperm
Well, my
is
sperm
slow.
they cling.
It's slow,
It
too.
clinged to the ovaries for years.
Yeah.
Here's my turn.
Yeah.
Right, and jumped in the other sperm, grabbed the tail.
Right. Here we go.
Like a little Rick sperm?
Yeah.
Like a Rick sperm?
Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, Rick's yeah.
Now, of course, a lot of this comes wrapped in jokes, but like I always say, there's usually a nugget of truth hiding in the punchlines. And that's where Theo shines, not just as a comedian, but as a friend. He tells Bobby that the way he's navigated the past few years is actually inspiring. Theo's been watching Bobby say yes to opportunities, put himself out there, travel, work, and build his life back up. That praise carries weight coming from Theo Non, because Theo knows struggle firsthand: addiction, isolation, depression. He's been candid for years about mental health, about feeling like an outsider, about piecing himself back together from the ground up.
Shame, man, because that was a huge part of my life.
Well, tell me about it.
I just felt ashamed of myself.
Yeah.
I felt ashamed of I felt ashamed of how I looked. I felt ashamed of like my ears, my nose, my face, the way I stood. I felt, ashamed of my family, of my home. Everything. I just felt a ton of it. I'm not whining about it right now. I'm just thinking back, but yeah, I just felt a ton of shame. You know, I think I felt ashamed of who I was at like the first molecule, almost like the first cell of my, the dirt under the roots. It felt like there was a part of me that I felt like I was me, or anything that had to do with me was gross.
So when Theo says he's trying to take a page out of Bobby's book, that's not just casual flattery, that's straight up respect. He admits that when he hits rough patches, he tends to isolate, to pull back. But lately, he's been pushing himself to do the opposite, to get out, engage, and move forward instead of turning inward. That's real growth. And he sees that same growth reflected in Bobby. What makes this moment even deeper is that Theo also shares his own mental health journey in a way that feels unfiltered and raw.
How come you're not?
He's a Lexapro too.
Some nights I'm on escitalopram or something. It's a generic. Will you mind looking that up, please, brother?
I used to play basketball with that guy.
Escitalopram?
He could hoop, dude. That kid's crossover was nuts.
Generic Xanax?
Escitalopram, it's called.
How long you been on it?
I've been on it, I think, for 17, 16 years, probably. But I switched to some other ones.
Oh, you did?
And yeah, sometimes I get to a point where I don't know if they're working. It feels like something's like kind of going wrong, and it feels like they're not working anymore. Sometimes I'll try to take breaks and get off. So, but for the majority of time, I've been on something.
Yeah.
Wow.
For a while. It's kind of crazy that we stay on them that long. It's like you would think you go in for something and it's like a problem, but then 17 years later, it's still, like you're still wearing like a leg brace or whatever.
That duct tape holds up. You know what I mean?
point.
You know what I mean? Like if it works, it works.
That's a good point, actually. That's a good way to look at it too.
Like I just think if it's helping and not hurting. I mean, for you, I think you should change.
Do you think so already?
I switched to something else.
Oh, he's doing.
Yeah, wait. Give me some notes of since the beginning.
The boys will tell you.
Yeah. Tell me.
I think it feels like maybe it's bumping up against the Wegovy or whatever. I think they're in.
Are you on GLP-1s?
He is.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, he's on. Sorry, he's on.
Wegovy.
Oh yeah, we switched.
Yeah,
That's
we
right.
switched, yeah.
I think they're bumping heads down there. That SSRI and Wegovy are going toe to toe.
You think so?
Yeah, and something's going on, rattling around in that brain.
Yeah, and probably the Ritalin too.
That also doesn't help. Yeah.
What's the one where your spit tastes like meat or whatever? That's the one
Yeah.
When you clear your throat, it tastes like it has like a meat taste.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I don't know.
This isn't about her hair or her antidepressants being funny. No, it's about men in their 40s openly talking about mental health and how they actually maintain it. And you feel it. It resonates. Theo had a rough stretch. His Netflix special taping at the Beacon Theater last year didn't land the way he wanted. Whispers, pressure, the weight of expectations that come with being one of the biggest touring comics on the planet, it all adds up. When you're that visible, every misstep is blown up. Being on medication for that long isn't a weakness, it's survival. But even survival, after 17 years, it can feel heavy as hell.
Good, man. I'm feeling good, dude. What's going on? I don't have to tour anymore.
You're done.
So
For how long?
we might have to retape my special, but
You want to talk about it on the show?
yeah.
I'm curious as fuck.
Are you?
Big time.
Yeah, I'm totally okay talking about it.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, well, so what do you want to know?
So, like, all I saw was what I saw on the internet of the taping, and then I texted you and I was like, how are you? Are you good? What's going on?
Yeah.
Because the internet likes to drum up nonsense.
Yeah.
And you texted me some love back, and I just want to know how it went or what was the deal, like what was going on, you know?
Yeah, I mean, well, when we left out of there that night, we thought like it went pretty good.
You
Like,
felt good after it.
yeah, I was like, I don't know if we got it because there was definitely some hang-ups. It was like, I mean, there was a lot of stress like going into it, you know? And I don't know if I want to go super down that road, but like I switched off my medicine because I wanted to have a little bit more emotional, like a storyline. I wanted to be able to like kind of connect a little bit more in some moments. And I was having trouble having any feelings because of antidepressants.
Yeah.
It was just hard. It's like you try to get a feeling and it kind of stalls out. It like gets stuck in the mud, you know? So that was kind of one thing. And then like the government put out this DHS video that made me really scared.
The immigration video?
Yeah.
Talk about pulling that out of context.
These aren't guys putting on a mask of invincibility. They're not hawking grind-set masculinity for clout. They're showing how they actually keep themselves together.
Don't deflect what?
Tell us the truth. You look at the kid ever and you go, look at that. I could have, that's a little bit of me right there.
Well, you know, well, you want to get real? Let's get real.
He asked.
Yeah,
Our
let's get
guest
real.
asked.
I'm alone, late at night. You know what I mean? And
You ever look at pictures of the kid when you're alone?
sometimes, and I go, what could have been? I think I made some mistakes.
Yeah.
Funk monks.
Let's get real. No, let's get real.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
You think about what could have been.
What could have been, and I made some choices that were not really. I regret.
Well, you were also saving up your urine in a lot of jugs around the home. I know. Which is, I know some people call that doomsday prepping, but I'm like, I don't. Yeah. What is the for what party?
It was a collector's item for him. It was more of like a.
Well, it's ambiance.
Yeah, it's ambiance.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because when the sun goes through it, it has a glare.
Yeah.
That's that show
little
you
shimmy.
sauce. That's a show you sauce, huh? That's all it is. A spicy show you. But there are moments where you have that thing where it's like, yeah, that I could have, if I'd have just got my ducks in a row, you know, it would have been different. But that's life, and you keep going. You know?
Ducks.
You keep going.
Good reference.
But you know, I learned.
If I would have hung my ducks correctly in the window, I could have still been with her. That could have been my kid.
You like duck, man? It's too gamey for me.
I've had duck neck.
It's too oily.
What really sticks from this episode isn't the industry shade or the talk about meds. It's regret. Bobby Lee openly admits he thinks he made mistakes in his relationship with Khalyla Coon. And this isn't casual talk for him. He's usually deflected, joked, turned pain into absurdity for years. Not this time. He owned it. He said if he had gotten his life together sooner, if he had sorted himself out, things might have looked different. And Theo, he doesn't shame him, he doesn't roast him, he reframes it. Look at what you've done since. That's the real theme of the episode. It's not Bobby being broken, it's not about feeling depressed, it's about trying to grow, adjusting medication, saying yes to opportunities, showing up, resisting isolation. And maybe that's why it lands harder than usual. The show's called Bare Friends, but what you see is two men who genuinely care about each other's survival. They're not 20-year-old comics chasing clout anymore. They're middle-aged men facing loss, regret, mental health, aging, and the reality that time isn't endless. Bobby looks at a baby and sees a universe he missed. Theo reflects on 17 years of medication and asks who he is without it. Santino anchors it with humor. You could reduce the podcast to clips, drama, or thumbnails, but this episode is a bridge between comedy and self-reflection. And maybe that's why Theo praising Bobby hit so hard. It wasn't about success, money, or views. It was about effort, about not isolating, about getting back up after losing something big and still putting yourself out there. For guys who built careers on chaos and self-destruction, that evolution matters. They're still flawed, messy, absurd, but they're trying. And sometimes, that's more than enough.